Hi there, it's Mr. Van Kaplan. We're going to be looking at some more tools in Autodesk Revit. Today I'm going to show you how to insert floors and also put a concrete slab in as well. So you can see I've added a few more rooms to this floor plan. Put some patio doors off the back of the house and then off of the master bedroom. So I'm going to put a bathroom and closet and a bedroom all in this area. It looks bigger than the rest of the rooms. Here you've got bedroom, bedroom. This will be a bathroom. Kitchen probably going to be in this area. And then this is our living room. Since it's that open concept. Here's going to be a laundry room or a mud room. You notice it's right off the garage. You come in and take off your work clothes and shoes and have the washer and dryer there so you don't track dirt through the house. It's very common in houses today. So you want to be in your level 1 floor plan view, like always, if you're on the first floor. And if you look here, there's a floor icon. So you click it. Okay. Their basic one's a generic. We're not going to use that. You can see you've got the wood joist 10 inches ceramic tile, wood joist 10-inch wood finish, wood joist 12 inches carpet finish. Okay, those are the ones we're going to use. Their default ones aren't the best. In a later video, I'll show you how to upload images from a material library that makes them look better. So let's put a carpet in one of these bedrooms. So once you do that, you get this modify floor / create floor boundary. You've got different shapes you can use. This room's a perfect rectangle, so I'm going to use the rectangle. If you've got like a room that's L-shaped, when I get in here, you're going to have to use lines. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I've got carpet. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it well. Okay, start in that corner. Just drag my way. And when you're done, just click this green check mark. And you can see it's changed that material to a carpet. Okay, let's look at a tile now in this bathroom. Zoom in there for you. So again, floor. I want a ceramic tile this time. And again, my room's a rectangle. I did that on purpose. Draw it out, click the green check. Now you can see that. And then let's look at a wood floor. In my master suite, I want hardwood. So I'm going to choose wood finish. Again, it's a rectangle. It's a green check mark. You can see it's a wood style floor. Let's go ahead and look at doing concrete as well. If you click on structure instead of architecture, you're going to see these. We're going to use a slab. Okay, it says structural foundation slab. You can hit this down arrow. You got a floor slab edge. We're going to use this one. Okay, and again, I'm going to use the rectangle. So I'm going to put concrete here in my garage. And I'm also going to put one for a parking pad. Just make it even. A little bit past the house because obviously the house is not right on the road. Does that make sense? And since that's structure, you can't see it when you're in this architectural template, but if you go to 3D view, you can see there's concrete there. And there's also concrete in my garage. Okay. So we put carpet, tile, concrete. I'm going to switch and show you a different view. So if you look at that shaded view, you can see their default carpet's a maroon color. Their Wood's a light brown. Tiles are gray, I think, maybe white. We'll look at a realistic view. It takes it a minute. Okay, so there's your colors of the floors. You always want to draw in hidden line, though. You can't draw in that realistic. It slows you down a lot. I'm going to exit my 3D view and go back to level 1. So I also need to put concrete back here for this patio. I'll make a walkway here that goes a little bit, um, where you can keep your trash cans and stuff like that. Let's draw another concrete real quick. Keep your lines consistent on these. Let's see, going that wide is 52 feet. It's a lot of concrete, expensive. Okay, it's probably going to say I can't do that because it's touching the house. Let's see. It did. Let's see how it looks. Might have got away with it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I've added some windows, which we did in a previous video. Key thing on these windows, make sure they're all facing the right way. If you look carefully, you can tell if it's going inside or outside of the wall. And you can flip them just like you do a door. Okay, so that's concrete and flooring materials. At a later time, we'll figure out how to put some realistic looking materials in there.